Alright, let's get started right away. Why did you apply for this job?
Well, I got 2 kids at home and I'm just looking for an extra job.
Why don't you tell me some of your biggest strengths?
I'm always on time, I'm self-motivated, I get along easily with others.
And how about your weaknesses as well?
My typing isn't the fastest, but I'm taking some classes to improve that.
And I did notice that you have some tattoos on your arms. Are you going to be willing to wear long sleeves for this position?
Yeah, of course.
And was there a problem at your last job? Is that why you left it?
No, I'm actually still working there, but I'm just looking for the extra income, so.
Alright, well I think that concludes our interview. We'll be letting you know if we'd like to hire you. Thank you for joining us today, ma'am.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Let's get a few questions off as we begin. First of all, when are you due?
About 6 weeks.
Oh. And about how long do you think you're going to be taking maternity leave for?
Well, it depends on if there's complications or, if he comes early or late. I would say at least 6 weeks.
Oh, 6 weeks off?
Well, that's what I
After
heard
starting this new of a job? Maybe we should just end this now. I don't really think this job is going to work out for the 2 of us.
Really? Thank you for coming in for the second interview. We just had a few last questions to clarify some details before we made our decision. Question number 1, if you were a tree, what type of tree would you be?
You go first.
I'd be a sumac tree.
Okay. And you, sir?
Pine tree. I like pine saw. I like keeping stuff clean, It's a little weird, but
Oh, okay. No,
I do that.
okay. Yeah, well, the commercial does say it smells just like pine.
it really does.
Okay. All right. How many pairs of shoes do you own?
You like 3, 4?
Quite a few more than 3 or 4.
Do you have like a number? Maybe you can give me like a figure. I can.
I don't really have much time to sit and count my shoes.
Okay. Would you on a Friday night rather be at the library or a cocktail?
Library for me. I like studying, keeping up with the news,
Okay.
I would much prefer to be at a cocktail party. I like to have a social life.
And how often do you go to these parties?
Once in a while.
Yeah, work nights.
Okay. Last question. Do either of you tease small animals?
No.
Oh, good. We can't have that. So, well, that concludes the interview. Thank you both so much for coming in. We'll be in touch
Thank you.
to
Thank you very
let
much,
you know
ma'am.
what our decision is.
All right.
Okay, so for my first question, why did you apply for this job?
Well, I am 37 years old and still living in my mom's basement. She tells me I need to pull my weight all the time. So I've decided I should probably get a job.
I've got 2 kids at home and I'm just trying to get some extra money.
Now, can you tell me your biggest strengths?
Strengths? Well, the regular ones that everyone has.
I get along well with others. I'm pretty self-motivated. I think I can handle it.
Okay. And then any weaknesses that you can think of?
Weaknesses. Me, I don't have any weaknesses.
My typing's not the best, but I'm going to take some side classes to improve that.
And did you have any problems at your last job?
My last job, well, if that darn parole officer wouldn't have sent me back to jail, I wouldn't have had any problems. Well, and that manager, you know.
Actually, I never left. I'm still there, but I'm just looking for some extra income and a second job.
Okay, thank you very much.